Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Aquarius today, and to let you know how this works, I've asked my guides in spirit to bring a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful as well as inspirational and uplifting for you this week. And Aquarius, it's an awesome message for you. If you are new to this channel, I'm so glad that you're here, and I strongly encourage you to subscribe so that you can stay in contact with this high vibration information every week. It can really help you move forward on your spiritual journey. And if you're returning, I'm very, very grateful for you. I love to have your presence here. And I can't wait to get started with your reading. I do want to mention that I'm also offering solstice readings as well as New Year readings for a limited time. These are readings designed for your soul empowerment and to help you get the most out of 2021 that you can. So if you're interested or you know someone who might be interested, there's a direct link in the description below. Otherwise, you can check out trueguidancetarot.com. Let's get into your reading. I'm like buzzing with excitement here. The universe gives you this 8 of Cups energy. This is the chance to leave something behind in order to attain a higher spiritual ground. So you may be asked to be dropping something, leaving something or someone, or your thoughts about something or someone. And you go up, you leave them behind, and you go up to another place. This card is just, I love it so much. It's so beautiful because of this turquoise. All of this being that your healing journey is really urging you and pulling you onward. And that your soul, it's not just the universe, it's also your soul asking you to do this for your own health and your own benefit. Now you respond with the 9 of Pentacles, which is kind of like, yep, I got this, I can do it, I've done it before, I can do it again. So you're not afraid to walk up this mountain away from what you've left behind. You're not afraid to leave behind what's not working, to drop it, which I think is really good. And you see yourself poised to receive even more. She has this pet falcon or hawk or something on her arm. And so she knows that she can always get more, get better, get things that are actually beneficial for her. So it's not so much about what she has, she's expecting and she's fully confident that she has the wherewithal to attract and attain more positive things for herself. So the universe gives you this challenge here of 8 of Cups, like, okay, for once and for all, walk away from this. You don't need this interaction, energy tangle, whatever. You don't need this anymore. And you're like, okay, yeah, I know I've got it. I know that when I do this, I'm going to get rewarded. Fine. But the reward is so much bigger than you think. I mean, it's enormous. So let me show you how big it is. We've got the Sun, one of the most powerful cards in this deck. We've got the King of Wands, and then we end in the 2 of Wands. So this little moment of passing this test that the universe gives you, it sets you up for the future in ways that you can't imagine. This card is hard to see. It's a earthworks guy with he's holding 2 wands. So from a bigger perspective, this puts you in a place where you're going to be set up so well for the future. It's almost like you have the world at your fingertips with this choice, but it's far in the future. So it's not even that you did the right thing in the moment. You did the right thing for your future. Now we're imbibed with a lot of heat, a lot of hot energy here with the Sun as well as the Wand. So I feel like you're really going to feel empowered and inspired to make a move, to actually go out there and go through with some action, do something yourself. This is also a card that's associated with Leo, and this is Aries. So you've got the sustained energy as well as the impetus that can initiate and start energy, force his way through. That you've got those energies available to you because you've sloughed off the junk that was weighing you down here. So she's all covered up, or he, I don't know, he or she, it's shrouded. This figure is shrouded, and it gets to the top of the hill and it unveils itself. And suddenly it's got this glowing, amazing, masculine energy that knows exactly which direction to go, that can kind of push itself forward. I wonder if too, these 2 different fire energies are also what's being talked about with this Two of Wands, that you have the divine and you have the earthly connection to fire. And what that means is that you have this moment of being truly aligned with your soul and the recognition of seeing, it's kind of like seeing your soul naked and bare for the first time and seeing the big ball of energy, of cosmic energy that it is. And then having the practical wisdom of actually being able to put that soul energy out into the world in a way that can build something meaningful. I'm thinking that's what's going on here, that you're perfectly balanced between those two poles of having enough energy, having the soul inspiration, but also having the knowledge and the sight to be able to see when to use that power, when to use that soul time. Let me see if there's something else they want to say. This King of Wands is such an interesting figure. He's ready to spring into action. So he doesn't just run into battle, you know, he's not hot-headed, but he's definitely ready to move. And that's where you are. I feel that you're ready to move. But what the information that they're trying to get me to say to you is that understand that the choices you make now have a much bigger impact on your future than what you realize. So what you've chosen to walk away from, if you can completely leave that alone and only focus forward, that forward focus, and looking out into the future of, okay, I was asked to walk away from that for a reason, I did it, but now my soul is telling me yes. And it's like you get part of your soul coming back to you. And that extra energy and that extra momentum and creativity sparks something new and sparks a new way forward for you. This reading is actually very connected to the Leo reading. So if you've got Leo in your chart, I would suggest you look at the Leo reading as well, because this is very much similar. But it's very important to realize that if you struggle here to let this go, you don't really get the chance at this bright, shining future. So that's the test, the litmus test, to make sure that you can let this go so that you have. It's funny that they had me say litmus test, because litmus is acid and bases, right? And acidic makes me think more of fire, which is everything here. Basic makes me think of these two energies together, a base, the alkaline, where it's more neutral. So this is why they're wanting you to not just be like, yeah, I handled it, I'm fine. They're wanting you to be excited and fired up about this, because you are opening new doors for your future. And you'll know when the future is going to be knocking on your door. You'll know when that time is, because you will have already started taking actions in the direction. So this is no longer just waiting for this to come to you. This is okay. It's the right time to act, because what I put now is a powerful seed, and it's going to grow and flow back to me in a huge way. You're at a big moment. And this is funny because we are transitioning into the age of Aquarius starting on Monday, right? And so I don't know how this relates to an actual Aquarius sign, sun sign, but this is a big sun sign, but this is a big moment for you. So I really feel like they're saying, the guides are saying, seize the day, seize this energy. It's bigger than what you think. And if you think you were just a good girl or a good boy, it's more than that. It's like you're an empowered, amazing person. And these choices you make set the tone for a big, big future gain. But you have to make that choice to not be alkaline and neutral. You've got to be acidic and a little bit maybe acerbic, right? Some other people may not like this forward cutting motion that you're doing, but you have to do it because it's time. It's right with your soul right now. So awesome stuff for you, Aquarius. Again, I invite you to check out True Guidance Tarot if you liked, if it sounds interesting to you, or if you'd like to leave a comment. Always love hearing from you, and I'm really excited for this new age for you. So I'll see you next week, and have a great one.